And then start Twitch. And we'll see how long it takes Twitch to actually pick it up. Hey, it picked it up. What do you know?
Hey, let's bloody go.
Did it? No, it doesn't look like. Oh, oh, oops. Aloha, and welcome back to Mystimon Saga. You probably might have seen a little gaff where I might have accidentally started on this scene, or actually another scene. Ignore that, that didn't happen. Also, before I get any further, there's people working on our roof right now, so you might hear sounds. If you do, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. But welcome back to Mystimon Saga, a world like no other where people must live alongside mystical creatures and where magic comes alive, under siege by forces beyond and within. I'm your host, GM Seth, aka Seth R. Mitchell, and I am today once again joined by our players, Binary, L, and we have a couple of new faces. Introducing Shadow and Twilight.
What up?
Hi, I'm Shadow.
What up? Y'all can just call me Twilight.
Shadow is playing a goblin named Rat. Please tell me about Rat.
Oh, okay. Right off the presses. Okay, so basically, Rat is a gunslinger, and he likes to talk to ghosts because he's a G-host hunter, and he is very respectful about the dead, and his entire goal in life is to just ease every spirit's pain. And he doesn't really care much about the living, but like he's not like truly nihilistic about living people. Like he'll help living people if he has a chance, but it's not like he'll go out of his way to like save a child that's gonna get mollywopped.
Oh, Sai.
Hi, right on time.
Right on time. We just got started. Sai just joined us.
Hello, if you make me introduce you all, I can't say that on my television.
Well, you can do that when we finally actually get to introducing your character.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right, I have a new one. Oh, no. Okay.
And Twilight is playing a character, human, I think. Let's confirm. Oh, Faye.
Faye.
She is playing a Fae named Ida. Tell us about Ida.
Okay then, so as we mostly know, sometimes elements are best off on their own, but Ada more or less just said, fuck that, let's see what happens when we try and mix two elements together. And because of that, she became a lot more experimental when it came to trying to figure out how the elements function outside of magic and Mystimon as a whole. So she's a lot more ballistic when it comes to it. Whether for better or for worse, that's for us to try and figure out.
Sounds like Crystal back in the day. Crystal was interesting back in the day.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I digress.
It's a bad thing, but I'll take it as a good thing.
I digress. So we're going to start out on the ranch because there's still things that we need to deal with on the ranch. There's still things that we need to deal with in Kalroon. It's not time for the tournament yet.
No, give me tournament.
But you did
pretty sure there are no underlying issues of like something maybe escaping going on the ranch. We're fine.
You did get invitations handed to you by Floor, and Floor actually noted that she actually does not know who sent the invitations. But she just thinks that it was some benefactor to her campaign or something. She doesn't know. And you had a newcomer to the ranch recently, a woman named Dr. Lorena Gray. And it sounds like Soma and Dr. Lorena Gray really hit it off.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out where I was muted. Yes, we have been doing a research together.
Yeah, Soma, a couple of days later, you actually found Dr. Gray outside. You actually find Dr. Gray outside, and she's studying she's been studying her grandfather's manuscript in addition to her to his journal. And you find her outside. It looks like drawing some symbols on the ground. And she says, "Oh, hi. I am conducting an experiment. Might be stupid. Good that you're here in case that it goes wrong, but I don't suspect that it will."
Can I assist in any way?
You could make an occultism check.
Okay. Is that what she says to me? Sorry.
No, that's GM talk there. Okay, you assist her. She gladly accepts your assistance, and then she starts speaking strange words, and moments later, nothing happens. Lorena looks around. I was sure the glyphs were in the right spot. Did I put them in the wrong order? She says. Then, just as she's examining the circle, it explodes in her face like this big burst of violet energy comes out of the ground and straight at her. How far back are you at this point?
Unfortunately, I'm probably right up there.
Okay,
He
so
is so helpful.
so she needs to make a reflex save, and you need to make a reflex save.
Oh no!
With her bonus, she failed. I'm not sure why that's rolled twice. Okay, so Soma, you managed to back off just in time as this bursts, but her not so much. She takes 4d8 void damage. She takes a whopping 29 void damage. She coughs as the smoke clears. Okay, definitely wrong order. That square wiggly do should have been switched with the one shaped like 2 3s. And Rod, where are you when this happens?
Probably near Arena Room.
She was doing it
Luckily,
outside.
I think we're outside.
Yeah, she was outside doing
Probably
this.
staying.
Always cast your explosive rituals in a safe environment, folks.
Absolutely.
Probably standing a fair bit away.
Okay, so
I'll
you're
make a save
outside.
if you need me to.
You're outside. Okay. But still, where are you when this happens?
If no one has retrieved Bastille, per the usual, he is standing in his room at attention and ready to be retrieved.
Okay, good. You're safe.
Yeah, you know.
And Rat and Sai's new commander. Yes,
Yeah.
today we're actually starting to play test 2 new classes that Paizo just released, the Commander and the Guardian. And we're going to introduce Sai's Commander now. As they are walking up with this small Goblerin who immediately notices the two other Goblerins on the ranch, Nugent and Don Grox. You immediately notice that they're actually riding atop a couple of Bitors. And you're kind of wondering, how the hell did they manage to do that?
Which is especially dangerous considering how the Bitors have been acting lately.
Yeah.
No, that's normal. That's normal behavior.
Yeah, the Bitors have been acting a little strange lately. And rather erratic.
Sounds like something a Gobbler would love to mess with.
Absolutely.
Oh man.
Absolutely. So
Would I have a? Oh, sorry.
Sai, this is the time that you hate the most. Please introduce your commander.
All right. Standing tall and proud, the Dragula known as Duty strides slowly but steadily and surely up the. God damn it! Strides surely and slowly up the path to the ranch. What else do I have to say?
Okay.
What do they look like?
Right. They are a red Dragula. With curved horns and. Oh my lord! I am sorry.
Getting variety of his messages there.
Yes. Wearing plate armor across their body, but not enough to hide their bulging muscles.
And their wings.
And their wings.
And Rat, what do you look like?
So he looks like a cowboy out of an old western. He has one of those hats, a cowboy hat, you know, the ones where they're a little bit dented on the top. He has like some leather I don't know what it's called, but like, you know, those leather things they wear on their legs. I completely forgot what it's called. But he has some
Chaps?
Yeah, chaps. There we go. He has those on. He basically looks like a cowboy straight out of a western, except that instead of wearing like a leather vest or something like that, he just has on like regular explorer's clothes.
So much like Nugent and Don Grox right now.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, yeah, and his cowboy hat has has stones on it and a weird like symbol. He has no idea what it means, but you know, symbol. It kind of looks like a smiley face. And yeah, he's I'm assuming he's walking ahead of Duty, or would Duty take
Duty's slow.
Wait.
He would Rat would absolutely be ahead of him.
Yeah, Rat is walking in front of
forgot to mention Duty's Draglore, but that's okay.
Dragron.
Dragron, thank you. Did I mess up what I spelled it as? No, okay.
Well, yeah, that's what he looks like. He has everything cowboy related except for his chest, because he just has basic clothes on. You know, like a robe, like something loose and fitting. But he has on cowboy shoes with the little spurs.
Okay.
And they make a jingle jangle whenever he walks.
So they're also being followed by this quadruped creature. It looks like basically like a giant Komodo dragon. That's basically what they look like. They don't have their wings yet. But their skull does look more dragon-like than a Komodo dragon. And it looks rather mean. And it's also a red colored. Looks rather mean. Kind of particularly nasty. In fact, does anyone want to make a nature check?
Do you have to be trained in it?
know if I'm proficient.
Yeah, just
You
I'm not
don't
gonna
have to
do
be.
this.
all right, sure. I'll throw my hat in the ring.
Can I make a check
I
about my
can
own
be
creature?
when I've been retrieved, but right now I see a door.
Yeah.
This is my Dragron. Can I still make a check on it?
Sure.
The funny thing is, Rat has been exploring with Duty for a while, so he probably knows what that thing is.
Oh, sorry, that was a self roll.
Oops.
I've been testing stuff for the server.
22.
Not too good.
What did a rat get?
I forgot to roll rat. My apologies. Let me do it. It's not gonna be good.
Yeah, we got
Oh,
these.
it's good. Rat rolled a 17, 18 on the die.
So you guys know that Dragrons tend to be particularly aggressive. But you notice that that your Dragron seems to be particularly aggressive towards the Bitors because it sees how the Bitors are acting rather erratic. And in fact, they look like they're about to stampede again. And I did say again. Actually, it's a regular occurrence. It's been keeping you all up. So, you haven't been getting particularly good sleep.
Do
It's
Faye
been
sleep?
rough.
What?
Do Faye sleep?
Faye do sleep. Not really. They kind of meditate more so.
Sorry, Ron's doing fine.
Ron's doing fine. But unfortunately, Soma's room is directly facing the ranch.
No. I
Well,
think depending on how much time this, like how long this has been going on and how much time, like after about 2-3 days of just poor sleep while trying to like work out what's going on and find stuff on the ranch and like do all of the things that were like the downtime has been spent working. The downtime is
Yeah.
not just like we're on vacation.
Yeah.
So it's like I need my rest. So after about like 2 days of poor sleep, I think Soma and Zeal probably like go camping. Like somewhere
or just
else
or
where
just
we can
head
just-
to Alrude and bunk at the
exactly.
Wayfinder
Probably
Tower.
just start commuting to work. Yeah.
Commuting to the place you live at.
That makes
Yeah.
total sense.
Literally just, man, I can't share this house.
Makes total sense. I would too, honestly.
Yeah, I might as well.
I would too. So, as Duty and Rat come up, how do you introduce yourselves to everyone else here?
I'll let Rat go first, because Rat would probably jump ahead.
Yeah, sure. So, can I get at least a baseline of what I see at the when I'm about to open up the door or knock at the door?
You actually see Soma. Ron's like a bit of ways away. You could see it like a what is Ron?
He's a Niselvan Fae. Martial artist. Monk.
Right. D Selvin. So you see a D Selvin Fae kind of a bit of a ways away, but you also see a woman who looks humanish, and you all with I think she has red haired, right?
Yeah, red hair, and there's a fox sitting on the porch.
Yeah, and you also see
Well
a
out of
woman.
the way.
You also see a woman with raven black hair, who looks like she's got some soot and everything on her face, and you also see this burnt circle in the ground.
Red is gonna look at the. By the way, I'm gonna apologize ahead of time for this terrible country accent. But yeah, Red is gonna look at the school at the scorch marks. I'm assuming, or like
yeah, it's like a scorch marks, but it's a perfect circle in the ground.
yeah, Red's gonna say then it's just like, you know, fellas. If you're gonna blow something up, you should probably do it far a ways away.
Dr. Grace says the one with raven black hair says to the other it just says to the red haired woman, I'm going to let you handle this since you're the one who actually lives here.
I will. I'll wave Ron in. From the safe distance that you have retreated to.
Ron knew something was going to happen.
Absolutely.
This lady really created the problem and said, I ain't explaining it.
Much wiser than the rest of us. And then and turn to everybody and just say, I mean, I live here, yes, but I'm not anybody. Are you here for Crystal?
Ari?
Yeah, were we told to talk to anyone while we were on our way here?
Dr. Gray says, I believe Crystal, as she's actually not directly looking at you, she's reading her book. She's reading this book in her hands. I believe Crystal is actually at the Wayfinder Tower. I believe she has a ton of paperwork to deal with. At least that's the last time I spoke to her. And she's not directly looking at anyone. She's just flipping through the book.
Is there any I'm Soma. Why are you here? Who are you? Welcome. Would you like some tea?
He's gonna. So the mention of tea, Rad is gonna
Ran?
Rat, not Ron. Rat. Rat is gonna dig through his little knapsack that he has. He's gonna take out a nice little jug. He's like, no thanks for that, little lady. Got me a nice drink right here. But I appreciate the offer. He's gonna pour himself like a little shot glass. He's gonna get another one. Like he put his shot glass on the ground, grab another one. He's gonna offer you another shot. Like, seems like you could lose a little bit of a drink there to loosen up your mess there.
I think like I'm not injured, but I probably am covered in like some blowback soot, or at least dirt from the explosion.
Yeah, a bit. A bit.
Speaking of
I'm gonna
injury,
turn to the fox and say, "Can you go get Bastille?" And the fox takes off inside.
Someone doesn't take the drink. Oh, sorry.
And then I will take the drink.
And
Cheers, you.
actually, Rat and Duty, you can make nature checks if you want to identify the fox, Mystimon.
Yeah,
ooh,
I do want to know what that thing is.
Excuse you.
Out
Rat
of
rolled a
character.
2.
Think?
Out of
Duty
character.
rolled a 19.
In character, I don't know what that thing is. I'm a drifter, a wander.
Someone's ready to throw hands.
Duty,
I'm absolutely ready to throw hands.
I rolled a 3.
Duty, you
I'm
identify
gonna
that
drop kick this goblin into next week.
Please,
I
I
was like,
want
that
to do
was-
that every day of my life.
you identify the fox, Mystimon, as an Ikone.
Okay. What do I know about them?
Ikone are actually common throughout the world. They come in a variety of different colors. Like you've seen that, you know that they come in like brown, they come in red, they come in white, a variety of colors all over the world. Like the white ones particularly live up in the up and down in the polar regions.
Hey, Seth.
Hmm.
Can I tell Shadow what Rat knows about Ikone?
Yes,
sure, go ahead.
absolutely.
Yeah, Rat will.
Absolutely.
Go ahead. You will believe whatever you say.
So you know that this fox creature is actually the transformed form of a very, very large and highly dangerous, monstrous Mystimon from the far north that are known to both turn invisible to stalk their prey and steal their souls, but also to mix in with more regular Mystimon. They turn into little fox-like creatures that look totally normal.
You're saying this to a man that enjoys to hunt, that enjoys to. He's all about making spirits go to rest, and you say that this thing steals souls and torments souls. Okay, just planting that seed right there. Just planting that seed right there.
Yep.
So when Zeal runs away, Rat is gonna take like one of those those Western glare where they like do like little like close up of his eyes. Yeah, it basically does that. And
with the like little
Just
like,
slip in the morning.
yeah.
Sergio Leone like music in the background.
Yeah. But by the way, did someone drink the shot glass that Rat offered him? Probably
Yes.
them.
Her.
All right. What is Soma's favorite drink in the entire world? What is their absolute favorite drink?
That's a great question. I love that question. I think it is a it's like it's essentially like a soju cocktail, like a tea-based wine cocktail.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, when he takes a shot of when he takes a drink for the shot glass, that's what Soma tastes. And then Brad is gonna take the jug, he's gonna put it back in his knapsack. He's gonna like reach out a hand back for his shot glass that Soma has.
Sounds a little like Pargo the Generous, except good, not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You'd think by now that Soma would know not to accept drinks from strangers on this range. Considering that the last one freaking killed a guy.
Indeed,
Now we
absolutely.
can't be sure whether it was the burning building or the alcohol.
Oh man.
So, but you absolutely get a story point for that description. Soma, you get a story point for that description, and also for killing the GM with laughter. Something she's very good at.
Yeah.
Yeah, got me too.
She cracks me up.
Anyways, will Rat try to kill my familiar?
It depends. Like he has very
Straight up a
reason for
regular
drifting.
guy.
His reason for drifting is to put Spears to rest, but I don't know.
If he makes a move towards it, Judy would hold his hand out. And, like,
The
warn
real
that
question
I'll
is
grab
if he
you
does
and
try
gas
to
you.
do it immediately while it's going to retrieve Bastille.
I mean, right now,
Meanwhile,
right?
Zeal is going inside to go get Bastille, and does come to go up to Bastille's room and be like, hey, 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 you want it downstairs?
I imagine just pawing at the door at first, like let me in.
Yeah, and then just like doing that.
Slowly opens the door,
Hey.
looks around, looks down. Greetings.
You want it downstairs, and then runs down the stairs and back.
Since it starts running, Bastille thinks it's important and fully starts sprinting after it.
Dong, 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 dong.
No,
Down
quite
the
literally,
stairs.
because for reference, what people see, Bastille is a full automaton.
Okay, so sound at the sound of that, you actually hear those big coming closer and closer and closer. And as that happens, Dr. Gray, again, not looking up for a book, says, okay, I think Crystal's probably going to be upset about the floors again.
I did post them in the archives, but I know our illustrious DM can like pull the character artwork up as well because there is art for Bastille.
He is a big boy.
The big boy.
Yes,
That is a giant boy.
he is, so like full on automaton. Parts of him look like they shouldn't be operating, but Foley is still moving. Like around 7 feet tall, even.
And as he's stomped down the stairs and outside, you have left holes in the floor again. Apparently, this is a regular occurrence for you. And Crystal has gotten really irate with you over it.
Floor's fault for being so punch throughable.
By the way, I apologize.
And again, Dr. Gray, not looking up for a book, says, Soma, you can deal with Crystal on that one.
Poor Soma.
Is that book really all that interesting there, lady?
It's my grandfather's journal.
Understandable. I apologize for my rude comment. And he tips his hat. Anyways, he's gonna go to like
Perfectly
he
fine.
still has his hand reached out for the shot glass that someone hasn't returned yet. He's gonna take it. Thank you. He's gonna put it back in his knapsack.
Thank
I am
you.
told I am
Where did you get that? I haven't had it in years.
Oh. Little trade secret of mine, he says with a toothy grin. If you want some more, I can hook you up, but I'm here for business right now, not to make some acquaintances.
Oh, what again? What is it the two of you are here for?
Judy will
Seth?
speak up at that point and say, Assisting the hidden archives.
Yeah, well, my pal Dut there says.
At hearing his name said that way, Duty will visibly wince.
Mm.
I am called Duty.
Assisting us with anything in particular?
GM, would we know about what is currently happening?
What you do know? What you do know is that. Sorry.
No worries.
You actually have heard of some strange occurrences happening around the Dark Vault Cavern, which is some ways away from here. In fact, I can actually bring that up on the world map.
Ooh, thank you.
Let me activate that.
No.
Okay. So, zooming in. Dark Vault Cavern is around this region over here. That's the exit, and the entrance is over here.
Isn't that the path Ron took through to get to the archives?
Yes, actually, you heard of some rumors of some strange occurrences in Dark Vault Cavern, and you went through there anyways. And lo and behold, you had some strangeness happen to you too, because both you and Rat actually blacked out for several hours.
Ooh.
And then woke up outside.
Okay.
You woke up outside over here, which is quite a bit of ways from the end from the exit.
Do we have any memory of before that, or like right before it, or do we just remember losing consciousness and waking up somewhere else?
You just remember losing consciousness and waking up there. You remember it going into the cavern, but you don't remember anything specific inside. And you headed over to a town over in this region here called Rakshar. And you asked around about it, and a lot of people actually directed you to go to Zalamba, which is this region over here, and go visit the hidden archives. They said you will need to go to Fox Hollow Ranch. And you went to Zalamba. You got some directions from some very nice saber-tooth, and you ended up at Fox Hollow Ranch. Apparently, everyone said that if you're dealing with anything strange, the hidden archives are the people to go to.
All right. We experienced some strange occurrences in, you said Darkshade?
Dark Vault Cavern.
In Dark Vault Cavern, and we're directed here.
What occurrences?
And but still, Ron and Soma make society checks.
I really hope I don't have to roleplay between both of my characters at once.
You can do this. I believe in you.
28.
You did
28.
bring this on yourself.
I did, but at the same time, I was asked to play another character for playtest purposes, so I blame the GM.
So, Ron and Soma, you've heard of the rumors with Dark Vault Cavern. In fact, Soma, you've been really studying Bifrost's notes recently in the library, haven't you?
Yes.
And he spoke a lot about the strange rumors with Darkfall Cavern. He spoke a lot about the strange rumors there. And in fact, you got really interested in these rumors because of what people claim to have experienced. You actually have heard a lot of. You're hearing a lot. You've read a lot of accounts of people experiencing these nightmarish visions that sound awfully similar to the experiences you've had here on the ranch. The
like
tentacles,
all of the tentacles and the
yes,
lightning and stuff.
yes.
Oh, that Eldritch God of Destruction hanging around above the sky. Yeah, that's just Todd. Comes every Tuesday.
Alex, I love you.
Yeah, we've all seen Todd.
So that's what you know, Soma, but still, you've heard a bit of these rumors, but you didn't know the actual context of everything that Soma knew about it, because Soma has been really reading a lot of Bifrost journals.
Mm-hmm. The equivalent of what Bastille knows is like vague, adjacent information to that from Soma talking about it to themselves while walking past Bastille's room and times he hasn't left.
Yeah, I think 100% like Soma, and if unless Bastille has been doing something else, I feel like a lot of Soma's research time at the library has been like her saying to Bastille, like, come on. Like,
yeah,
just
when he's
you
given
do
a
to
task,
Ren,
he'll
like,
double down on the task, but if he doesn't have a task...
like basically like saying, like, let's go, meaning just like, let's go down to breakfast, but then bringing Bastille with her to things, because nobody ever countermands that unless they do, and then just like talking at Bastille while reading through the notes.
Half of Bastille's job, I feel like, sometimes for Selma is just find the appropriate section where I can find this information at the library, and he just looks around, he's like, there?
The best research assistant.
What? Koi and Ira haven't been any help? Koi loves
they're doing their own thing. They're planning a wedding. Come on.
But Koi loves spending time in the library. She loves books.
But can they walk into a library and immediately know vaguely what everything's about?
Yeah.
Koi? No. Probably not.
Also, let's be real. Kawhi 100% gets sidetracked very easily.
Very easily.
Just like me, for real. I'll go to the library for like a specific study, and then I'll come out with 7 different books unrelated.
Yep.
Just like going into a like grocery store full of like milk, then just coming out with like 7 bags of chips.
Yes. Today I wanted to buy meat, and I bought coffee and chips and other things that aren't meat.
And it's always freaking Doritos.
Doritos were expensive, so I didn't get them this time. But yeah.
I have to be right back.
No worries.
Ow. Okay, then.
I just now realized I was muted. I just now looked down. It's like, oh, that light's white.
I've had that happen so much.
Now we are in control of the stream.
Let's get the viewers.
Now you hear this, little lady? This here. I don't like your fox right there. That thing's been looking at me all weirdly this entire time.
Oh, he looks at everyone like that.
I believe this one intends your fox harm. Shall I destroy him?
Well, uh, I'm alarmed from both sides, honestly. I think someone's just like,
By the way, I
what?
meant this to be out of character, not gonna lie, but all right,
Oh, yeah.
I'll fall
No,
with it.
I figured we were
Okay,
just
cool.
joking around while waiting
Oh,
for
okay,
Seth
okay.
to return.
Okay, cool. It's just that we're on the same page, but yeah. You know there, Middlehead, I don't mean no harm, but I thought that thing had a soul in its mouth. I gotta say is that I respect the dead here. Me and Dud over here. We're over here. I can't.
I'm back.
Hi.
Yeah.
Duty's
Welcome back.
being tortured.
What did I just walk into?
Oh, just
Goblin.
just
some
non
OOC stuff.
non-canon interactions.
None of
I
this
killed a
happened.
guy.
We're all perfectly reasonable human adults here.
I allowed a guy to be killed.
I think we're all reasonable adults here. I think.
I'm an
Ah,
adult.
nah.
Normal
Sometimes
human
I'm not
adult.
too sure.
Listen, you gave me the option to play as a Goblurin. I will take every chance to use that.
Yeah. I mean, it's nothing compared to the shenanigans I've had to deal with over the past 10 years.
I'll make him Lego to be the no. Just
Friend, I don't think you could come close.
just ask Cybercat. Just ask Cybercat. He's got some stories. The shenanigans I've had to deal with over the past 10 years would make your mind spin.
the recent one I remember is trying to put skin back on bones. That one threw me for a loop when I rewatched the VOD.
Right.
Reverse necromancy.
Yeah, that's just what's been recorded.
Oh no!
All the tribunal stuff from before that, no, that was recorded.
Also, I have a question. I get the
Yes.
gist of the Wayfinder Society being something similar to an adventurer's guild. Is that correct? terms
More
of,
like more like an investigators society,
Okay.
detective society.
Okay, so the Hidden Archives aren't the only investigators they have?
The Hidden Archives is a branch of the Wayfinder Society, and the Wayfinder Society is itself an adventurers guild. But the Hidden Archives is supposed to be a. Well, at this point, the Hidden Archives is actually the Wayfinder Society's worst kept secret.
Yeah, that felt pretty accurate.
So actually, yeah, follow-up question. The Magi Guard, are they really peeved at the Wayfinder Society in general or the Hidden Archives in specific? I can't remember.
In general, the Wayfinder Society.
Okay, got it.
Okay,
Let's
I was
be
wondering,
clear,
like,
though.
what did Crystal do to make them mad?
Let's
What?
be clear, though. As far as the Hidden Archives being the worst kept secret, that's none of our faults that are here. They already been known before we got here.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, we've only worked for this place for like 3 weeks.
Ron's been there for like 3 days.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was probably mostly Bifrost's fault, but
I am so glad we called the diplomatic immunity card to get through those cards earlier. We would have had to fight them otherwise.
So all of that said, actually I want to follow up. Did you Seth, did you cover Ron's role re the Dark Vault Cavern already?
What did Ron do with the Dark Vault Cavern?
We were rolling to see what we know about the strange things happening there, and Ron rolled a 28, and Ron had also gone through it himself alone.
Ron had also gone
through it.
Okay, yeah. Ron, you did blackout. You specifically remember the tentacles and the lightning, and when you continued experiencing that on the ranch, you kind of assumed that it was just residual effects from the Dark Vault Cavern at the time, until everyone else here was started to experience the same thing, and they hadn't gone through the cavern.
Wow, both my characters and me get horrifying nightmares. It's fitting.
Todd put in extra work today. Damn.
All right.
So, but knowing this, and reading about this from Bifrost's notes, you're starting to wonder if there may be some connection.
So we have been there's been disturbances here, and it's either connected or it's worth resolving as quickly as we can.
In fact, you can actually point to the Bitors as an example.
I point over to the really riled up Bitors.
That look like they're about to stampede again.
Oh.
And then probably just some birds flying backwards over the house.
Yeah, you've seen some crolls. You've seen some crolls and some sparroxes doing strange things too. In fact, you've actually encountered crolls actually flying directly into the house. And in fact, one actually got lodged right in the window on the top floor.
Oh. Okay.
Who sleeps in that room?
Nobody. That was the attic.
Oh, okay. I feel like if it was Ron, he would have just grabbed the bird and tossed it away.
like the Karate Kid with the chopsticks. With bird.
Opens window, picks up bird, drops bird.
Poor bird.
Yeah, poor bird.
But all of this, all of the creatures on this ranch are acting very strangely, and we've narrowed it down to there is an object hidden somewhere on this ranch, beneath floorboards, and actually I do need to talk to I think I do need to talk to Don Grox and Nugent about this, if we can get them out of the Bytor pen. But it's hidden under floorboards. Someone, Bifrost, who kept so many objects and records, and I haven't found all of them. Hid it somewhere, and there is Hydora. I don't know if you have heard of this creature, is trapped in there, but it is
make
leaking.
occultism. Make an occultism check.
All right, for duty and
I'll attempt.
I was rolled a 20.
I know.
13.
23 and 13. Duty and Rat have never heard of it.
Do I have a hero point for duty? I mean, a story point for duty.
In fact, actually, and so I'm going to, I'm going to let you do this one because you did so well with the last one. In fact, Rat, that was a critical failure.
Oh, perfect.
I love that we are now just establishing Rat as like just a guy who knows absolutely nothing about animals.
He's really good at what he does. What he
Somehow.
does is not animals.
Yeah, he's more of a yep.
He can put
I
any
don't
ghost to
do-
rest.
So,
Yeah.
but you describe
The
what
natural
Rat
world,
knows, and I can't
ew.
wait to hear this one.
All right. Well, the thing is, I don't actually really know what Hydora is, so I'm trying to figure out something that's like so wrong without
Godzilla.
knowing what the thing that's right is. But the thing is, I think Hydora is kind of like Godzilla.
Ah, that is what the name reminds me of. That's unfortunate.
Right? Yeah. A Hydora is a very small breed of Mystimon that was initially bred by noblewomen of Almana as essentially like lap dogs, like lap pets. They're very small and fluffy, but a herd of them has been known to strip a man to the bones, strip a man's flesh off the bones in under 5 minutes.
Can I add on to that?
Please.
So the reason they were called Hydora is their whiskers will actually twirl together and wave to you like they're saying hi.
That's a good one.
Yes.
Hey, Seth.
So, but still, both get a story point.
Hey, with a modifier of 21, is there a reasonable chance to succeed this if I were to use a story point?
Reasonable, possibly.
That doesn't
for it.
instill confidence, I gotta say.
All right. Well, I'm not confident anyways. Duty is. I rolled a 5.
There's a reason why Rat there's a reason why Rat calls him Dut.
No, I don't think it's a DC 25.
Nope.
All right.
It's a bit higher than that.
Point down for duty.
But yeah, by the way, is the stuttering in character or is that just a thing that happens?
The what?
Oh, nothing. It's just that I just want to know if because when someone was explaining things, they were like so messing up the words. So I don't know if that was in character, that was out of character. I just want to clarify that before I try to do something.
So the explanations of creatures you've been receiving are out of character in general. Because that's what you believe the thing is.
Yeah.
It is not accurate information.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
the information.
This is due to the critical failure.
What
Okay, I just
Hydra
wanted to-
actually is, for those who actually know what it is, including Soma. Soma, you do know what this is. You know that Hydra is actually a massive kaiju-sized Mystimon, a dragon with 3 heads. It is a like totally black. It has black, smooth, slimy skin and red eyes, and long snake-like tentacles that come out of each head. And you know that it was discovered back in 1578 2A. And the beast emerged from beneath Arcticus following a massive chain reaction explosion in the crystal veins.
Yes, I remember that. I didn't remember the physical description of Hydora other than big.
Yeah, it's massive.
But yeah, so basically giant octopus Godzilla.
I love it.
Or giant octopus Ghidorah.
Dragon Godzilla, yeah.
Thought
Oh
it was
yeah,
like
there
Ghidorah.
we go.
It has massive
also-
bat-like wings too.
For Shadows, to answer Shadow's question, yes, I have a little bit of a stutter. Very few people notice it.
Oh, okay.
I
Soma
never notice it.
doesn't technically.
Oh, okay. I just want to
I-
know if that was in
Um,
character.
I
Soma doesn't
never noticed
technically,
it.
and you can generally distinguish. I try to make it pretty clear, but Soma's voice sounds a bit like this, and
Yeah.
tends to be kind of like rolls her R's and or like Kurt, whatever. The R's are like this, and the T's, the THs tend to sound more like T's.
Okay.
I'm trying to
Apologies.
mimic Bjork's voice in the TV. In the Bjork explains her television set video, if you've ever watched this.
Oh.
If you haven't, I will share a link in the chat because it's
Okay.
worth watching. Remember,
Alright,
you
then.
shouldn't let poets lie to you.
Check it out then.
Anyways.
It's a good life to live.
But yeah, apologies, didn't mean to
Yeah,
out you like that.
no, you're fine.
I'm just not rude now.
I am.
Okay. Yeah, so does Duty ask what Hydora is?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I'm
then-
not
Then
familiar
we
with
will
this
share.
creature.
We will share the accurate information.
Now,
Well,
we're looking for an object. I feel like over the last couple days we've been searching for it. I'd have cast locate. Has that come up with anything?
No, because you don't have an actual. You don't know what the signature of it should be.
Okay, we don't even have like just a general description of what the object looks like.
You have a
Like,
general
we did.
description of it, but locate actually requires that you have some idea of the specific
If it's-
Viscea signature.
For locate, it says if it's a type of object, you still need to have an accurate mental image of the type of object.
And we know it's a
but-
pyramid, right?
Yeah, it's
so,
a
like,
it's a
with-
small black three-sided pyramid. It actually looks like a puzzle pyramid of some kind.
So, like, with the wording, unless there's other pyramids in the hidden archives area, it would still
find-
direct me to it even without having the specific details of that object.
They could
We
have
find
some sort of magical
Crystal's collection.
obfuscation cast on it, though.
Yeah, and that's you. It hasn't. Or you haven't really yielded any results from it. So it is possible that Bifrost actually cast some kind of enchantments on it to block locate.
Anything that
Probably
walks dry would
probably
block it.
trying to block Xulgoth from finding it. Because you do you have read in his notes, Soma, that he was particularly concerned about Xulgoth finding it.
Just
We
verifying.
do know
since
that
I
it's
have done-
under floorboards. So
Bastille pulls up
Apparently we
all
could-
floorboards of the house.
yeah,
He will.
You're on wood too.
I think that actually might be where we are. Honestly, that might very well be where we are in our search, considering that Bastille and Soma have spent 2 days in going through Bifrost notes trying to find. And all I have found is a note from Bifrost to talk to the twins.
I think he meant the Goblerans. They're not really twins.
Yes. Yeah, I know.
They're not even related to each other.
They're not even related. They're just good friends.
Roommates, even.
Gal pals. What did you say their names were?
Nugent and Don Grox.
Nugent and Don Grox. And yeah, so that was what I had read, that we should talk to them after we get them out of the pen with the Pytors.
I'm sure they're doing fine.
They're fine.
They're just doing what they naturally love.
But you have noticed that Kwai seems to have a particular effect with them. She seems to be able to actually get them to do what you want.
Does that affect Rat as well?
You don't know because you haven't met Kwai yet.
Oh, okay. Oh no.
They're gonna get goblin charmed.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
And Kwai is a human girl, about 18, 19 years of age. Or at least that's what she looks like.
That's not alarming at all, considering what happened a couple of sessions ago. Anyways.
Question about the locate spell. Now, if there is lead between you and the target, then you cannot find the target. If your target happens to be, say, a lead box itself, would locate still pick that up? Because it is not a case of there being lead between you and the target, as the target itself is the lead.
No. The way I understand that is it cannot locate lead at all.
Yeah, I would say lead interferes in general, so it wouldn't work.
Okay.
There you go. So
say,
what we are looking for
would just be in a lead box.
It could be in a lead box, or it could be an enchantment that Bifrost cast on it. You know that Bifrost was very concerned about Xulgoth finding it. He didn't want Xulgoth finding it.
Well, I assume detect magic just blasting it throughout the house hasn't throughout the ranch hasn't picked up anything.
No.
Nope.
What you have picked up is, Selba, you've probably been also using the energy detector around the ranch, and what you have picked up are the strange energy signatures that Bifrost mentions in his notes, particularly around the ruined homestead.
Right. Which we already pulled up all of the floorboards in there.
Yeah.
I remember that was the first thing that I did, because I was like, this place looks creepy. Maybe the evil thing is here.
Yeah. But what you have found out from Bifrost's notes is that there is something under the ruined homestead. And he seems to point towards some kind of hole or something that has some kind of door or something over it.
Now we're in a Kathy Koja novel.
Have I seen anything unusual being in that area while having seen visibility up?
While having sea invisibility up? Oh,
Correct.
yes, you have seen something unusual. You have seen something unusual. You've seen a mysterious creature that you've never seen before running around that area. And as soon as it sees you and sees you looking at it, it darts right back into the woods.
That's not alarming.
Could I make some sort of check to try and identify what this creature might be?
I will tell you this. No matter what check you roll, you have absolutely no idea what it is. Nobody does. Not even Bifrost. Not even Bifrost could identify it.
But I have the feature automatic writing, in which I can make a lore skill, recall knowledge with any lore skill in which I'm not trained, use my occultism modifier, in which a spirit writes out the answer for me.
It will be the same answer. No clue.
Okay.
I don't know.
Not even the Ghost Star writer has the answer for you.
Not even in combination with the dubious knowledge feature.
Nope.
Okay. But this didn't look like the Void Terror I'd seen before, just to verify.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I will mention it to people.
Mm-hmm.
It looked reptilian, and for a second, you actually confused it with a source, but then you realized, no, it's not a source. It's something else entirely.
Oh, was it large enough to be a Saurus?
Yeah.
Like, how tall was it?
That was one of the reasons why Bastille realized, no, it's not a source. It's because he realized that actually this creature was like 10 feet tall.
An alien.
Just a straight up alien. That's your guess.
We have alien lizard men.
You know,
I
why not?
assume attempts
We
to
got
talk
everything
to
else
it
here.
have come up with 0 results.
It's another part of what lies below. It's what
From the
lies
deep
below
dark
4. 4 or 5. I don't know which one we're on now.
How long ago was it that
You saw this?
Imagine...
It was a few nights ago. It was a few nights ago. It was actually at night.
No, what I was going to ask is, how long ago was it that they did this thing with the Hydreigon originally?
The Hydora?
Hydora, yes.
The capturing it in the pyramid? That was almost a year ago.
Almost a year ago.
Yes. It was back in the month of Ranu of 2742.
If one said they casts an upcast of object reading at 4th level on the note that was written for us, which can tell us the events that occurred within the last year, can we glean any more information from the night he was writing this note regarding the objects?
You could certainly try.
We love object
I
reading.
will try, thank you.
You could certainly
Good
try.
luck.
Good luck. And while you're doing this, Dr. Gray is once again starting to draw some symbols on the ground. And she tells everyone, you might want to step back. Soma, you want to help?
Absolutely not. Let's also try to retrieve the Gobblerin from the Bytor pen so that we can maybe ask them for help.
Brad is gonna stand like right as close as he can to the glyphs.
Duty will groan, call Rad an idiot, and walk off a safe distance away.
What can I say? I love explosions.
And I seem to love healing you.
That's
so
why I named you Duty. Oh, sorry.
As you're doing that, about 5 minutes later, Soma, you hear another explosion.
What does Rat need to roll?
Reflex save. If you're that close to the circle,
I'll take the hit if you want. I won't argue for a reflex save.
All it
Like,
is just Michael.
I will say that I'm right there, like as close as I can, possibly even standing on it. So that is your call, Seth.
Okay, go
Give you
for
direct damage. Yeah,
Go for it. Roll a reflex save.
I haven't even been introduced yet. This is always told to Michael Bay.
You take 25 void damage.
He failed the PC? Holy shit. I can't say that word. Alright.
And Lorena takes 15 void damage. And after that, Lorena says, okay, I think I'm done for today. I'll try again tomorrow.
Walk up, give Rat the evil eye, and just say, I'm here. As he starts hacking his new wound.
Rat would be like, no, come on. The explosion wasn't large enough. You can make it larger, right, little lady?
As he's like,
The explosion wasn't intentional.
Sorry,
Oh, I thought that was the whole point of this.
No.
Well, I apologize, Tips Hat.
10.
She says, I still have to figure out the correct order.
Okay, right, you heal 18 health.
Thanks.
You're not at full, but you're close.
I would be dead without you. You weren't around to help fix up that mistake.
I would have been dead if you didn't find me on the battlefield. So I suppose we're both useful.
And both
Sometimes.
even. And both even.
They've been made even many times over the years.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Scratching my back, I scratch yours.
So, but at this point, you think you're going to have to go retrieve Koi to get the goblins out of the pen?
All right. I will go do that. They're probably in the library.
She is. Ira, you find Ira in the kitchen. Fixing the freezer. Because someone broke the freezer this time.
Which of the two muscleheads was it?
I don't need anything from the freezer.
It was probably Ron.
No, it wasn't Ron.
Surprising.
It's a certain Dravokin. You don't see them around on the ranch too often.
Interesting.
But when they are on the ranch, you notice that they're constantly squabbling with an Isamir named Agatha, and they always break something in the kitchen. And this time it was the freezer, and so that's why Ira has to fix it, because she's the only one with ice magic here.
I've got knowledge engineering if that would help at all.
Well, the way freezers work uses a bit of ice magic, so...
But say I might know where to best apply that. However, I'm not there.
You could be if you wanted.
I suppose.
He's busy taking care of this rat.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it takes a few minutes to heal up Rat.
As you're walking by,
the engineering or Rob?
It was the commander.
as Zoma is walking by to go get Koi from the library, you hear Iris say, "Somebody keep that Dravokin out of the kitchen."
I'll do my best and keep walking.
Wasn't
Yeah,
talking to you, Soma, but thanks.
And yeah, we'll go to the library. We'll try and track down Kauai and ask her for help. Yeah.
You arrive at the library.
Do I see her anywhere?
Yeah. She's flipping through books. Bring the books.
Wait, can you? The Vitor are well. Nujit and Don. I keep wanting to call him Don Omar, and I know that's not
Don
his
Grox and Nugent.
Don Grox.
It's okay. I just continue to imagine this man's voice is going to be, so you come to me on this, the day of my daughter's wedding.
Anyways, sorry, I just need everybody to also have this image.
We haven't even gotten to the
Okay, yeah.
episode
no,
yet.
I know.
We're still in the prelude.
I know.
Oh gods.
Don Grox. They're in with the Baitar and the Baitar acting strange, and I need to talk to them anyways. Could you come help?
Oh, you need me to get the goblins out of the pen again?
If you could.
Okay. And as she gets up and passes by you, she hands you a flower.
I take it and put it in my hair.
And she says,
replacing the one she gave me yesterday.
she says, that flower means good dreams.
We need some of those.
Right. Have you been having bad dreams lately?
Yep. Hasn't everyone?
Yes.
She says that with a smile, and you're actually kind of envious of her joyful demeanor.
Has Kauai been acting oddly at all in the last couple of days?
Not any more than usual.
Well, I mean, I asked because of she out of character. I don't think we know this, but out of character, she may or may not have regained her memories.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah, actually, you don't know anything about that. She talked to Ira about it. You think. So you think Ira knows about it. It's just they're kind of keeping it between themselves right now.
Okay. So she's acting like totally normal for Kauai.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, I just follow her outside.
And within a couple of minutes, she manages to get the two goblins out of the pen. And Nugent walks up and says, "Ask what you need."
Do you? A weird question. Do you know where Bifrost hid any of his things?
All over the place.
But like specifically.
Hard to be specific because he was always all over the place.
So really no. So the answer is no. The answer is no, you don't know where anything is.
Was there a spot that they recommended you avoid?
Bifrost kept telling us to stay away from the ruined homestead, but we don't go anywhere. We don't go over there anyways because we don't like it because it's scary.
It's scary. Really creepy. That wasn't me. That was me. that wasn't Soma. That was me. Ugh. Brain.
Do we know what ruined the homestead?
What?
What ruined the homestead?
No.
To make it the ruined homestead?
No, it was... Apparently, it's been like that since before the Hidden Archives got here. Since before anyone has even been on this ranch. In recent years, anyways.
And no one's repaired it?
Crystal attempted to, but no contractors would go anywhere near it.
Except this idiot.
This idiot's not a contractor.
Well, if they were told to avoid the ruined homestead, I'm going to go to the ruined homestead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, we might as well go back.
Back to the ruined homestead. Well, it's not nighttime right now.
It's still, you never know.
Mm-hmm.
When you're invisible, day or night doesn't matter that much.
True.
Unless their invisibility is contingent on it being night.
It's about 1:32 in the afternoon on the 44th of Griffiths. Scattered clouds, mostly clear. 32.2 C. It's kind of hot.
It is a bit hot.
It's always hot here in Olmina. What do you expect? I mean, it's even the freaking fall. And so it takes you a while to walk over there to the ruined homestead. And I take it Duty and Rat are following.
Would they allow us?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And Rat, you didn't really get to talk too much with the other two goblins because
yeah,
they were back in the pen before you knew it.
Yeah, I'm so upset.
And they will not go anywhere near the ruined homestead.
Yeah.
And Kwai won't go over there either. She said, "If you're going over there, I'm going to go back inside with Ira." And Soba, that kind of caught you.
What do you not like about the ruined homestead?
What caught you about it is that she referred to her as Ira, not Snowy.
Oh, it's Ira instead of Snowy. Right. Then I won't ask anything. I just kind of eyeball her as she walks away. Actually, important question, because I don't know about the whole, like, her regaining her memories thing. Is this somebody else impersonating Kawhi?
Right. You get
Make a
straight
perception
check for
check.
that.
Make a perception check. No, as far as you can tell, that is Kawhi. It just seems odd to you that she didn't refer to her fiance as Snowy.
Well, I don't say anything. I just kind of eyeball her, and then we all head over.
Could I make one as well, since I've got See Invisibility and by proxy See the Unseen currently up?
Sure.
Okay. Because that does give a status bonus for disbelieving illusions or things like that as well.
While we are heading over, I will basically like say to Duty and Rat like that we have, we tore up a bunch of the floorboards, but this place is really weird. So we would appreciate their, them giving it a once over too.
Actually, sorry.
Once again, Soma has a penchant for the understatements.
Yeah, well, little
Really
lady.
weird doesn't begin to explain it.
I'd say I this place is rather strange, and then we come upon just like a quarter acre of completely dead grass and like a totally dilapidated house.
Yeah, this house looks like it was destroyed and abandoned like over 100 years ago, honestly.
I'm training crafting. I think I can get it. Can I use a crafting check to like get a sense of like how bad this thing really is? Because I'm training crafting.
Sure.
Roll for whether or not the house has good bones.
Yeah, let's see if this is see if it's possible. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gods.
There's no saving this.
Can I roll an occultism check as duty, and as Ron, to know if I can guess some sort of cause behind this sort of thing, or know what typically causes this?
You could try.
Oh my lord, we only roll 3s today. All right, what's Ron's roll? Bit better.
As far as you could tell, it looks like it was abandoned, like, honestly, over 100 years ago. But you can't really ascertain why it was abandoned.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Well, what's the result of the crafting? Oh, sorry.
It's what you see here looks like honestly half a house. A lot of the walls are gone. There's only a few walls still remaining. The windows are like shattered. Some have just big holes in them. The roof is virtually non-existent. So it kind of looked like my house this morning. I haven't gone out and looked at what they've done yet. Actually, it sounds like they've finished.
Nice.
So I should check it out, because from what I saw earlier, it looked like they were about done completely.
Mhm.
Anyways, so that's what you see here. And I would say it takes you about an hour to walk over there.
Okay.
Because it's a bit of a ways. This is a 512 acre ranch in total.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of land.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've heard Soma and others kind of talking to Crystal about commissioning a vehicle for the ranch just to get around. And Crystal keeps saying, well, you have some mounts in the barn. Use those.
Alrighty, so as we approach and start poking around, I think last time we were here, Bastille and Soma did spend some time pulling up floorboards and looking underneath them. So it's probably in even worse condition than before. We didn't find anything at that point. So it's just like we're standing around in this half a house.
So the mounts that Crystal's referring to that are in the barn are Sandra's, which are like they kind of like velociraptors, except they're herbivores. So they're really fast. There's also one or two Camoras in there. Camels.
So do they go and eat in velocipastures? I had to.
Damn you, Bastille. Okay, so Soma, what were you doing?
Soma isn't doing anything. I imagine other people are doing something.
Goody would be looking around, trying to figure out what was going wrong here.
Yeah, I'm trained in crafting. Is there any way that I can use my crafting skill to basically like look at details that a non-craftsman might have missed out, or is that not possible? Since
Yeah, like somewhere to hide things.
yeah, since they've already went through everything.
You can go ahead and try.
I like those odds.
Ron would do the same thing. Ooh,
31. Nice.
Ron got a 22.
You know they're a fancy nobleman. You don't got the eyes for stuff like this.
Gonna smirk and say, "My eyes are fine, thank you."
Oh my God, Soma.
And
L.
before you find nothing.
Yeah.
Oh God, Zell. So, what Rat knows you would say actually that this building was built over 300 years ago, and from the looks of it, it looks like it was abandoned around 150 to 200 years ago.
Ooh.
And it looks like it's just been kind of rotting away from the elements and everything, and just complete neglect.
And there was like nothing hidden when I give a good like inspection around the broken down homestead, or
What you do notice that it kind of seems a little out of place to you is this kind of raised circular concrete thing, and it has like a big heavy metal plate on top of it. And there is actually a sign next to it that Soba you recognize as Bifrost's handwriting that says "Do not open."
We got
I'm so sorry. Can Rat read that or no? Like, does he know what that says? Like, is it legible?
Yeah.
Oh. Instantly, as it says, "Do not open up." Well, you know what, fellas? Guess we got one choice to do. He reaches his hand out. Anyone
Make an athletics check.
Okay.
Make an athletics check, because this thing is heavy.
Oh.
Is this related to spirits at all?
No.
Got it. No!
I saw that 20.
All right.
Rat, you are trying and trying and trying to lift this thing, and you're like, you actually kind of hear a crack in your back, and you're like, ow.
Ron will walk over.
You've got some back pain now.
And he will give it a shot once Rat pulls his arm out.
Please, that one. Please. Please.
I'll use a story point if I do.
Like,
So,
it's always less than five.
Rat's kind of got some back pain. In fact, actually, your back is a little You're thinking you're going to need a chiropractor at this point.
Luckily, we have a master in medicine. Does Ron succeed? If not, I will story point it.
Rod, you succeed one. You're going to need to make another one. As it starts to budge, make one more.
All right.
And you finally are able to just get it off. You're not able to lift it off. You're able to just push it off.
Mm-hmm.
Rat, I think you kind of backed away at this point, right?
Probably Ronnie insulted me, so I'm gonna stand next to him with a toothy grin, just oh, I guess you did it.
Okay.
Of course I did.
Is anyone else standing anywhere near this?
Duty, we're probably watching close by in case medical assistance would be needed. So 3 or 4 feet away.
Bastil's in the room, but Truly just walked out.
This is outside.
Waiting.
This is outside.
Okay. But yeah, Truly just walked over. It's just kind of waiting.
How far would you say Ibistil is from this thing?
I'd say people started crowding around, so probably 20 feet, give or take.
20 feet, so you're a good distance away. And Soma?
Duty would not be.
I think I am up there. Would it have been possible while they were struggling with the door to be to have been trying to see if there was something cast on it? If there was magic
You
involved?
could try. I'll let you do that before I deal with this. Basically, anyone who was within 5 feet of it needs to make a fortitude save.
All right.
So, should occultism from Arca?
Yeah.
Which one?
Occultism.
In front of you.
Occultism.
Okay.
Can I get a roll, please? Thank you. That Ron. And that's Duty. 24, 27, 25.
But still was a good distance away.
Mm.
Ida, where are you? Oh, wait. Ida's not here yet. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, you haven't introduced them yet.
I'm sorry. Sorry about that, Ida.
Hang on, wait, what?
Sorry, I haven't introduced you yet. I'm sorry.
It's fine. If anything, I'm more or less just spectating the shenanigans here and starting to think that my presence here is what's causing all these bipolar dice rolls.
So Soma did well. Okay. Duty, Ron, Rat. This is not going to be pleasant.
Alright, Rat, do you want to use your ability to re-roll fort saves here?
Oh, I forgot I have that. Yeah, sure.
I gave you a cheat sheet! Alright, Rat,
That was a joke.
Or
With his grit and tenacity, he gets to reroll with a +2 bonus.
not half bad.
I hope that passes.
That does pass.
Yay.
You story pointed, okay?
No, it was a gunslinger ability.
Yeah, gunslingers have for a reaction it's called grit and tenacity. They can re-roll a fort save and they get a +2 bonus for it.
Okay, so Duty and Ron seems
My
to
poor
always
character.
seems to always be Psy.
Yep.
You take 21 void damage, and on top of that, you have radiation sickness.
Oh boy, what are the debuffs for that?
You're sickened.
All right. Just second one.
Just sickened one for now.
All right.
For now.
And both Duty and Ron have that.
Mhm.
Selma, you saved, and Rat saved.
No, I don't have this second healing ability. Oh, I can just do treat disease, I think. No.
So, what do you think, Selma?
What? What do I think? What?
Everyone hit the deck!
Okay, that was a bit short.
That is perfect.
So, Selma,
Just
Selma's 30 in occultism. You don't think that this was enchanted or anything in any way. But what you did notice was as Ron pushed that thing out of the way, there was like this burst of air. Is the only way you could describe it. Is like this burst of air just washed over you.
Is what was pulled out perhaps made out of lead?
You haven't pulled anything out of this thing yet. In fact, when you
Just
look inside, it is pitch
the
black.
box itself.
There is no box.
It was like a lid, right? It's the cement dais, effectively, with like a hatch on the top.
Yeah, it kind of think of it like the lid of a sewer grate.
Oh.
So the lid is what I am asking about. Is the lid made of lead?
No. It is
Okay.
made of steel. Very, very thick steel, like 3 or 4 inches thick.
So not something that on its own block locate or similar.
As you look inside, all you see is pitch black.
I have dark vision. I apologize.
It doesn't matter. All you see is
okay.
pitch
Yeah, I'm
black.
guessing this is magical darkness.
Okay.
Can I lower in a lantern?
You can try.
Or like, I want to point like a lantern down. I've got a bullseye lantern
Okay.
in my sleeve. I just reach into my like pretty normal puffy sleeve and pull out an entire lantern.
What the? Where do you get
Sleeves of
that?
storage, baby?
Where do you get the space for that, huh? What?
They're bigger on the inside.
And
Nice.
at this point,
I can fit so many arms in here.
at this
the
point,
mention of that.
as Soma is doing this, Ada, you actually drive up in this 4-wheeler.
Dang.
And you were actually directed to bring this here by Crystal, but you've been driving around the ranch for like hours trying to find everyone.
Is it play hard to find all of you in one place?
So, Ada, please describe yourself. What does Ada look like?
Okay then, so what you see is a relatively tall-looking Fey lady with hair that seems to have already been graying, despite how young her appearance genuinely looks when compared to other Fey, but that's more or less besides the point. And you could tell that she has got several different scars on her body, most of which being on her torso and specifically her right arm, which is also carrying a shield of sorts.
Okay. You were directed to drive this vehicle here. Basically, it was Crystal finally answering a complaint that these guys have had for a while, but you kind of got lost.
Hey, nobody said that I was good with directions.
Yeah. In this case, you were awful with the directions. You were so bad with the directions that you actually ended up in Roxar 3 times.
Jeez, it's just like the freaking Wildcats episode with the freaking monarch butterfly.
And Roxar is like 100 miles away.
Wait,
So
wasn't I here just this last week?
Does that thing still have gas?
She
magic,
probably
don't
got to fill up a few times.
There's a one
But-
magic, don't question it.
Actually,
It's
it
got
runs
one
off.
of the Xandras
It
in the
runs off
back,
of a
like,
crystal.
riding a bicycle.
It runs off of a crystal. It runs off of a Mystia crystal. It runs on Mystia. But you've had to
Close
replace that crystal like 3 times or 4 times.
Like, we had to replace it 4 times. One time was because it blew up right on my face.
And also, you were directed by Crystal to give a letter to everyone.
Well, pleasure to meet you all. Came here on the courtesy of a pal called Crystal of mine. Albeit I was meant to be here sooner, but they forgot to give me a map, and I am not the best when it comes to directions at all.
I don't think they have a map.
You guys have maps?
Well, either way, been lost for a
Yeah,
while, but
there are
that's-
maps. Yeah, there are maps.
Nonetheless, was a designated to pass by here to drop off some letters for all of you. Name's Ada.
One letter, just one letter.
Oh, so it's just one letter then.
Who takes the letter from her?
Duty would.
That's-
Okay, Duty takes the letter from her, and it's a note from Crystal that says, I know you have been asking for this for a while. Try to not break it. This thing costs a lot of money.
Duty
is
would
this?
just call out. It seems we've been given this vehicle.
Huh, so
Hold
that's
on.
why. So that's why they wanted me to play driving that thing.
Will you
Yeah,
pay for this? Or- Sorry.
How good is Ada? How good is Ada at driving?
It's if I had to compare it to railroad logic, high schooler at best.
There's a few dents and dings in it.
Maybe we'll look at that
and also, it kind of looks like she kept driving over rocks.
Maybe we'll
Big
just
rocks.
shake his head. We've already broken the rules.
With some enough time, I think I can fix that right up. Make her brand new.
Yeah, but yes. Sorry
Rune
about
could
the
too. Rune could
bruises
too.
and all that.
Rune keeps the airship in tip-top shape, so Rune could do that too. So I guess you could help out Rune.
Sweet.
Yeah, but no, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm pretty sure that
I
I always
hope
say my name.
I hope you don't mind a Frostelven.
Wait, what's a Frostelton?
Rude is a Frostelven woman.
It's like
Oh.
equivalent term is Ice Elf.
Oh, nice. But nonetheless, a pleasure to meet you all. Name's Edelyn, but you could just call me Ada for sure.
Can I call you Ed?
That works too.
All right. Pleasure to meet you, Eddie. He reaches his hand out for a handshake.
What does Soma do?
Because Edelyn accepts it, and you could tell that she's rather energetic.
What does Soma do?
Soma's over, still trying to like point the
The lantern.
Into the hole, and gives like a distracted wave, big distracted wave.
You see absolutely nothing.
Well, that's weird and creepy, and I don't like it.
Bastel did want to try and look in since he's got the see invisibility and see if he sees anything.
Bastil also sees absolutely nothing.
Yeah, worth a shot.
Is there like a rock or a pebble that I can pick up?
There's plenty of rocks. Pick one.
All right, I'm gonna pick this. I'm gonna pick this one that kind of looks like a smiley face. I'm gonna drop it down the well.
Smiley face one. It sounds like one that Koi drew.
Oh no!
Oh, someone's got to take the risk here. I'm gonna stick my hand in and see if I can, while thinking about the pyramid, and see if I can find it.
Wait! Just like wait for the rock to go in.
Too late. He's sticking his arm in.
But still, make a fortitude save with a -2 penalty.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Worth it.
Watch this somehow be in that one.
Nah, I believe in the automaton.
How's a 31 do?
31 saves. You managed to save.
Cool.
Without getting radiation sickness.
Can I feel anything inside?
It feels very cold. And also, at the same time, it feels like burning. A very cold, burning sensation. Very odd sensation.
Am I able to grasp anything, though?
Nope.
Okay. So pull my hand out.
Got a stupid idea.
You're gonna jump down, aren't you?
No, I'm gonna go through my knapsack and take out my jug, and I'm gonna pour a shot glass. I'm gonna pour that shit, and I'm gonna pour whatever the liquid that's inside the jug into the well, or whatever this whole thing is.
Oh, jeez.
Do we even hear a splash?
No.
I pull out
By the way,
detector.
here's something stupid about my jug. If this thing is sentient, it can taste. it tastes whatever its favorite thing is.
So Soma's using the energy detector. Very good.
That still is.
Yeah, but still.
But still he's using Soma's energy detector?
No, Bastille's got his own energy detector.
Why did Soma link it then?
All right, I need to.
I was just looking at mine and I accidentally hit it.
Okay. So Bastille's going to try to scan it with the energy detector. You see a very, very, very large spike. In fact, it almost feels like it's going to break. Of some kind of radiation. Some kind of radiation energy. You're not sure exactly what, but you definitely think it's radiation.
Okay.
So what does that mean to us?
It means you probably want to stand very, very, very far back. And you probably recognize, oh, there was a reason for this giant steel plate.
I'm an automaton. I can't get cancer. I'll be fine.
You're gonna get robot cancer.
But didn't it seem very odd that you felt a very cold yet burning sensation?
You know, we throw caution to the wind sometimes. We're trying to stop a thing from escaping a weird pyramid.
You're trying to stop that. I'm just here.
All right. What I would like to do is cast Prying Eye and send it down the hole and then close the door.
Ooh.
Okay.
Prying Eye just has my normal visual senses, so it might not straight up I might not be able to see anything. If it's not just like, you know, if it's just total, you know, darkness all the way through. But if it's not, then who knows? We'll see what we can see. And also close the door behind us.
Question: can you hear or just see with the prying eye?
Aren't we outside?
Okay. Then while you're doing that, I'm going to like wrap a rope around and tie it to the end of it a motion recorder.
Ooh.
And put that in with you.
Okay.
With
Well,
your
not
prying
me,
eye.
the eye. Yeah.
With your prying eye.
Like, let me be clear. I'm not going down the hole.
I would hope not.
R.I.P. Soma.
I would absolutely hope not. So, Soma, for a while, you see nothing but blackness. But actually, about 30 seconds later, just as you're about to just dismiss it, you see something that makes you go, what the hell? It literally makes you go, what the undergrave am I looking at here? How is this possible? Because it looks like you're looking at this strange ruined temple on the bottom of the ocean.
Wow.
You swear your eye is under the ocean.
What the?
That's incredible.
That's cool.
I don't. Bastille, pull up the motion recorder. And I open my eyes and end the spell.
I'm gonna.
I will.
You pull
I
up the
will
motion
pull the motion
recorder.
recorder back.
Okay.
Close the hatch again.
That you need. The hatch is steel, very heavy steel.
Yeah.
Ron will do it.
Go ahead, Ron. Go for it.
Rat will try
Athletics
to assist.
check. No, Rat, you probably shouldn't, because you feel like you need a chiropractor right now.
Oh yeah.
Could Judy make a medicine check to try helping with that while this is happening?
Go for it.
Right.
So Rod manages to lift not lift it, but push it back in place.
Mm-hmm.
You manage to relieve some of the pain, but you kind of think he's going to need to go see a doctor.
Judy is a doctor.
This is beyond even your capabilities right now because you don't have the tools.
Fair. Okay.
Was that a critical failure?
Nah, wouldn't be.
No.
No.
I meant on my strength. I mean, on my athletics check earlier on.
Yes, it was.
Ah, okay. Anyways, so how messed up is Soma? Like, do they visually look messed up?
Why?
Soma looks like she kind of looks like she just saw a ghost.
Alrighty.
And she looks really weirded out.
Yeah.
Like,
Remember,
what the
I didn't
hell
go
did
down
I
the-
see? Like, what the hell did I see?
Oh, when I say messed up, I mean like emotionally.
Okay, I was like, remember.
Yeah,
I
actually,
didn't go down the hole. I'm
actually,
physically fine.
Soma should make a stress save right now.
Another
Yeah.
one. I keep
I mean,
my metaphysical
so-
eyeballs into places they shouldn't be and having to roll sanity saves. This is like the
Oh,
third time this has happened.
I think I could help out with that stress test, unironically. My
no,
joy.
no, it's
Oh, okay.
it's not.
Okay.
Fine. I'm
You
probably
managed to resolve yourself. Kind of taking deep breaths.
This is what happens when you build a character whose like main thing is that she's a seer. Specifically, sees terrifying ghosts all the time.
You see
Because
things.
sometimes you gotta see what you can't unsee in order to make progress.
Yeah. You know, little lady, you're looking a little messed up there. Want another shot of my jug?
No. Thank you. It's. I don't understand how it's possible because we're not. Okay, so actually, important question. Does Soma understand about geology?
Make that is a very, very good question.
Jeez, it's
Let's
like-
see
it's like
here.
whoever just leaves, I think your team's done.
Yeah, do I
But-
think this continent is just floating on the ocean? Or do I
Make
understand
a
that this does
society
not have
check. Make a society check.
Oh my god, if you get a nat 1, would you be a flat earther?
continent?
23. You know that the ocean is like hundreds of miles away.
Okay, good. It's that the ocean is definitely not 150 feet below our feet.
It definitely isn't.
Okay. Good. I just wanted to make sure.
You did get it on
after all,
tape.
we
You
are
did
in
manage to get it on
fantasy
tape. You did manage to get it on tape. It was a
Yeah,
very
that's-
good idea to record it, but still.
Yeah, that is an important question. Is Bastille's motion recorder still functioning.
That's
Yes.
what I was gonna ask
Yes.
my godchance. Is
Yes.
what's on it?
You see exactly what Soma saw.
Do I hear anything?
From what it sounds like, it kind of sounds like you were underwater.
Okay, no, but no weird chanting going on in the background or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
No,
You never know when there's just gonna be an underwater cult.
Any weird, what was it, clicking? I believe was the sound.
No.
Okay. Good.
But you do get the sense you probably should bring this recording to Lorena.
Alrighty. The ocean, this is very, okay. We should take this back. Thank you for closing that. I don't understand how this is possible. The ocean is not, the ocean,
Magic.
I don't like this. This feels bad. We should go back home.
Luckily, now you have a four-wheeler to drive you home.
Hey.
Can we all fit on it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So some of you are going to be like holding on to the back, like standing up on the back and holding on there. But you can all fit on there.
So this time, who wants to actually drive? Because do not trust me with directions.
I'll drive. No,
He
Dut.
looked panicked at Rat.
No, Dut. I got this.
You
this.
have
Don't
no
worry.
skills for this.
Don't worry, Dut. I got this. I can drive. Remember the last time I drove?
We crashed.
Absolutely. We had the best time of our lives.
I'm driving. Get in the back.
He has in bad directions. Apparently, he's well known for crashing.
He knows a small amount of it.
I will drive.
All right, then, little buddy.
That public lives isn't idolized.
Oh, come on. Look at my face. He says with like a toothy grin. I can drive.
Yeah, I know shitting when
I do not believe you can reach the pedals.
You know what? You're right. I have to get like little sticks to drive. Wait. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a stick. Is there like wood?
Meanwhile, Soma's just kind of pushing Bastille into the driver's seat. While
Do I find wood of some type, Seth?
Still sitting in the driver's seat.
No, I just found wood. All right, then. Can I at least call piggyback ride? Can I at least get a piggyback ride, Dut?
While we're driving.
Yeah.
Who is supposed to you're calling Dutch?
Duty. He's nicknamed Duty Dut.
Yeah, it's not Dut, just Dut.
Also, GM, how fast is this car? Or four-wheeler?
unnerving question.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm not carrying a lot of things on me.
Duty's not the one that's running.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a fucking check to see like whee! There goes Rat. There goes a flying rat. That's what I thought you were hinting at. I was scared. Got me sweaty.
Just this super way.
Just asking.
Everyone
'cause
gets a
Ron can
story
move
point. Everyone gets a story point.
just asking, because Ron can move about 80 feet every few seconds if he needs to. Or if he wants to. So if he can keep up with the car, he would be keeping up with the car on feet.
You can get in the car just fine.
I know, but if he can keep up with it, he'd be running alongside it, just showing off.
Oh, I got a funny idea. Oh, I got something funny planned for you. For you, runner boy.
If its movement is like 40 feet or something like that, then I can keep up with it as well as Steam Knight.
Ron can hit about 120 feet in action.
Okay, so it take both of our movement actions to.
You all eventually make it back to the house. But still is like very rigid with his driving. So every time he has to like just quickly turn to avoid a rock, it's like a quick jerk.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Little head. Little head. I got some. Hold on.
It's a very methodical form of driving. Like, if he sees like rocks in the distance, he chooses the one with like the farthest away for the next turn. And so it's like a straight line, 90-degree turn right, straight line, 70-degree turn left, straight line.
Meanwhile, Duty is giving Rat a piggyback ride during this.
As well as
You all eventually make it back to the house. And as you drive up, Lorena is not looking at you. She's once again still reading the book. And she says to you, again, not looking up, "Oh, hi. I see you got Crystal's present."
A good distance away from it.
I see you got Crystal's present. Finally.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was the one that drove it in over here, but I am terrible with directions.
Indeed.
We found an ocean in the ruined house.
Now, what would you want us to What would you say something like that, little
but
buddy?
still, that is the moment when Lorena looks up.
We figured you would want to see.
She says, "You found what?"
I'll just hand over the motion recorder with the recording.
She looks at a few seconds of it and then just drops it. And then she steps back, and you notice like all of the colors is gone from her skin. Like she has gone pale, and she looks like she is in total shock.
Wait, did you two end up seeing something in there or something?
She doesn't answer you.
Are you okay?
Little lady.
She just turns around and goes right into the house and does not respond.
I mean, gonna follow her.
Does that lady typically act like this, or?
I mean,
no.
I'm new around here.
No.
Okay, then. So time to what is going down?
Seems she went into shock from that.
Well, what you want to do? You want to stick around here for a little bit, or you want to head on?
Seems to be our best way of finding out what's been going on, so we should stay.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Even
I'd like
information, she somehow told paler than me.
None of you can find her.
As I said, I was just following her directly.
You kind of lost track of her. But Soma, you think you know where to find her.
Where would that be?
You find her down in the basement. And you find her muttering to herself. It can't be. It can't be. What? It can't be. Do you say anything?
Is Bastille here?
Yes, he would have followed you.
Yeah. Do you say anything?
What can't be?
She doesn't respond.
What has Lorena Gray told us? Remind me what she told us. I mean, I know she's researching she's looking for her grandfather, ancient ruins. Okay, so she did tell us that she was studying the Ocean Kingdoms.
Yeah.
She was in
You
Ocean
know
Kingdoms.
about that. But you know that she also wouldn't tell you anything about what she experienced down there.
Yeah. But she flinched at seeing Ron's dagger.
Yeah.
Is it does it have something to do with what with what you were talking about, those ruins? Are those the ruins you were talking about?
She says, yeah, yes, but it can't be. It just can't. I never wanted to see that place ever again. That place is evil. That place is evil.
What is that place?
In my time in the Ocean Kingdoms, I was researching alien ruins. Is the best way I can describe it. That was found on the bottom of the Depthar Trench. And it has all these strange symbols, these strange hieroglyphics, the same that you have on that dagger. And I have no idea how the two are connected. You have no idea what I experienced down there. You don't want to know.
Dr. Gray, I think we have to, because I think whatever you found down there is directly related to everything that's going wrong on this ranch.
You mean everything that's going wrong all over this world?
I mean, yeah,
strange
probably that
the
too.
strange creatures that Bifrost talks about in his notes. They're void terrors. They're void terrors. My grandfather talks of these creatures in his book here, in his manuscript. They're void terrors. They're from the void. You are talking about the unknowable. Nobody knows what lurks in the void. Nobody can know what lurks in the void. And what I experienced down there, what I saw, would drive you mad. I can barely understand it myself. I saw this towering figure in the trench that had all of these tentacles, even on its face. And as I read my grandfather's manuscript, the only thing that matches is the Ancient One Cthulhu himself. We're talking about the great old ones here. Are the Ancient Ones starting to invade this world?
Seems like they may be.
So what do you say, Soma? Bastille?
And it sounded like Ron already answered for us. Was that Ron? Or was
Do
that
you
yeah, that would've been
believe
wrong.
it is possible you would hide the pyramid here?
I have to tell you something. That pyramid that you talk about, I know of it. My grandfather spoke of that pyramid all the time. And honestly, I can't believe that he actually found it. I believe that my grandfather actually delivered that pyramid to your ranch. That means he's alive. But where is he?
I suppose if we look into this, we'll likely find out. Ron also said that.
And that's why I must stay here. And I must, it seems, face my fears. Face my nightmares.
Everyone must at some point, Judy says.
And what I find absolutely bizarre is, according to Bifrost's notes, it seems like this madman that you are tracking, Xulgoth, wants to bring the Ancient Ones here. Why?
Yes, it's honestly only one of many distasteful things about the man.
Sounds like a fan of mine.
Thank you for breaking the ice there.
think multiple people want to throw a rat off a cliff at this point.
Probably. Probably. Oh my gods. So what now? I cannot explain to you how that is possible. I have no idea how that is possible.
Well, it still doesn't answer. Do you believe the pyramid could have been hidden there?
No. Because I probably would have found it myself. I was there.
After following the events of them hiding it?
I was
Or
there.
before?
I was there a matter of months ago.
If you are absolutely sure it would be there, then it is completely unrelated to the current issue we are working on. However, the existence of the door might be related to the creature that has been slinking about at night that always seems to run when it is seen.
Describe this creature to me.
Looks like the once I remember the exact name of the species. I'm terrible
Saurus.
with names.
Saurus.
Yeah, Saurus.
Saurus. Just
Saurus?
Saurus. Saurus.
Oh, okay. It looks like a large Saurus. Couple differences. Like real big. But can go invisible.
As you're describing that, her mouth just drops. It can't be. Can't be.
It seems to come out at night.
She turns away from you. And she looks absolutely frightened out of her mind. Cannot be. How are they here? I didn't even know they could breathe our air. They're called Zarathi. At least that's our name for it. Kata and myself, that was the name we gave these things. They're extremely dangerous.
There's never attempted hostilities, but any attempts to communicate have gone without answer. It has always fled. Even notes from
Sorry.
even notes from what we have been going through indicate that it has been around here doing such for quite a while. So it is not something new.
These things are extremely dangerous. And you should avoid them at all costs. We just barely managed to escape those creatures.
Considering these notes are from before your visit, it is safe to assume they did not follow you here. They were already here.
Possible.
Well, they were. These notes indicate that he saw them as well.
They are extremely dangerous.
Ran just smiles and says, "I've danced with death more than once."
You haven't danced with these things.
Not yet.
You don't
test your
want
luck
to.
there, buddy.
You don't want to.
See, the lady over there is even saying that. You sure you want to test your luck there, nobleman?
Luck's got nothing to do with it.
What I was about to say. If anything, we'll see what happens when it happens. Just like roll of the punches.
Does Soma have any input?
Just absorbing information.
And being like, who's Kata? She sounds so cool.
No.
Kata is
cool.
Kata is actually Elle's character from
character.
Yeah.
If these things are here, and the hieroglyphics on the pyramid are the same as what you found on those ruins,
And on the dagger.
on the dagger.
They're all connected.
Ron, do you have the dagger on you right now?
Does he?
If you might.
Like, yeah, I would say he does. He'll pull it out of his pocket.
Can
You carry that thing with you?
Nice knife.
Magic? Does it
Probably.
seem to be magic in any way?
I have no way to detect it, but it likely is.
As you hand it to Lorena, suddenly the glyphs on it start glowing a kind of lime green.
Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, rats! I can't. That's too bad.
Oh no! Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, sorry. I was gonna say something.
Oh, can I just try to identify it? I don't know if this.
Go for it.
I
Occultism.
just see. Yeah, I just want to see if I know what it can do. What it.
Let me look at. Okay.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I was gonna pull out my gun, like in preparation. Like something's glowing green. All right, let me pull out my gun.
It's like we don't need a freaking gun to answer everything. Jeez.
You know, my life as a wandering wastrel, keeping your hands on the trigger is always a safe thing to bet on.
Okay. Soma and Bastille, you actually know this language.
Ooh.
It's Necrylic.
What did you post for rat?
It's that Tumblr post about holding a gun to a mushroom.
Hey,
It's-
can't be too safe.
Yeah,
Know what
yeah.
I
This
mean?
is acrylic.
Great.
This
Oh,
is
cool, I know
acrylic,
that
and
language.
Soma and Bastille know this language.
High five, Spooky Squad.
I deal with ghosts, but I don't deal with eldritch horrors beyond my comprehension.
I keep
And
thinking
that
it's
is
necro,
exactly
and
what
I am
the-
so wrong.
That is
Hey,
exactly
hey,
what
this is
acrylic
Michael
is.
Slade.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Matt still doesn't know why he knows the language either, for what it's worth.
Neither would Duty for any language he knows, because he lost his memory, just like Bastille.
And
And so
if
far,
you want
Bastille and
to-
Soma's
if you want to read this language, if you want to read these hieroglyphics on the dagger, you will
save.
need to make a stress save.
Here we go.
Soma, no!
I'm gonna use a
Bye-bye.
point on that.
Go for it.
What's your stress level at?
I think it's at 2.
My God.
I'm also going to use a story point on that.
It could be lower, but I haven't been getting great sleep lately.
Well, that's not better.
No, we have.
Man.
we have
Man, I wonder.
Okay, here's what happens. Here's what happens. But still, you suddenly go haywire to the point that someone has to shut you off because it's like sparks are flying out of your head, and you have
It's not like I've
three.
gotten on-off switch.
You have
Seriously,
2 stress. You gain 2 stress.
Yeah, well, I was about to say, in this case, I have a feeling like Ada would have more than likely just used a little bit of ale and possibly water magic to basically short circuit in order to act as the shut off.
Water doesn't affect them.
Can it?
Well, I was just trying to think of what element combination makes lightning.
Can anyone turn that thing off, or do I have to? Because I got crafting.
I think I can handle this. Like, does the electricity work on the thing?
Like, he's still a creature with health? So, like, not better than it works on anything else.
He has a weakness to fire.
He does have
Maybe
a
it
weakness
was
to
a-
fire if you want to do damage to him.
Would I,
Well,
with a
if
combination of
anything-
medicine and engineering lore, know any way to assist this man?
In fact,
I
Shadow
can
could
have
also
help.
try.
I got crafting. So yeah.
Yes, make a crafting check.
All right, does Judy roll anything?
You can make a crafting check too if you have crafting.
Engineering lore should be applicable.
Ooh.
It's okay, I rolled well.
Okay.
No, engineering
Duty-
lore for engineered creatures.
Duty, you suddenly remember offhand. Oh.
Hey,
and
rest in
someone knows about this too. In fact, someone you've
This is
actually
all Duty.
seen this. You've actually seen this, and Duty, you remember offhand these stories of this automaton Olympus that went completely crazy,
Mhm.
and people had to remove a red screw from the back
Alright.
of this automaton's head. You look in the back of Bastille's head, and you find a red screw.
All right, I will remove it.
He shuts off.
Whoa. Whoa there, Dut.
That should take care of that for now.
Where'd you know that little trick?
Can you reboot him?
I can, yes. And do I need to make another check for that? I'm using Ron's voice.
Crafting.
Oops.
Crafting.
All right, engineering. So glad he's like not biotic. All right, does 31 get it?
31. Yes, you can.
I sure hope so, because otherwise I haven't got a character.
Yes, yes, you can reboot
I'm
them.
not the biggest fan of just having a single thing that can disable me
Yeah.
out of character.
Yeah, you can reboot them.
All right, I do so.
To be fair,
will
it's
say-
something that not a lot of people know about.
Mhm.
With a 39 engineering check, you can probably tell, for all intents and purposes, that still shouldn't be working anyway.
Yeah.
So
Just gonna-
do with that information what you will, Duty.
Duty's just gonna give a low whistle as Bestial reboots and says, "How do you even function?
Wait a minute.
I could fix this up if you'd like."
Wait a minute, wait a minute there, Metalhead. You haunted by a spirit?
He's just built incorrectly.
Shadow, make an occultism check.
He's got spirit lore. Would that work?
Spirit or haunt lore, yeah.
Sure.
Thanks, but occultism is terrible. It's a negative
We
one.
didn't raise it because spirit lore should fit for all the things that he'd be interested in. That's a low roll.
Can I story?
Yeah, you can.
You have one. Ooh, 36.
Hey, there you go.
I started using that low reroll system in my games too after I saw it in this campaign. It's so good.
Okay, 36. But still, a little bit of your backstory, please. But still,
Still is dead.
Oh boy. I'm a G-host hunter.
but still,
Shadow, I hate you.
uno momento is not picking up Mike suddenly.
Oh. Oops.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh goodness. I can't believe the first session in already found out something about, hey, what is this robot? It's kind of weird. Are you a ghost? I did.
Can you hear me now?
Believes that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So, it's not that he's haunted by a spirit. It's that there's like 5 in there.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Oh, wait a minute. I have an ability to talk to spirits. As a ghost hunter, I took the ability to talk to spirits. And since I have like spirit sense and all that other stuff. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he gets passive checks to look for spirits even when he's not actively looking for them.
Oh my goodness. Huh. Hey, all right, is Bastille up? Is he awake?
Yes. Yes, he is now.
Yes.
So,
Managed to reboot him.
upon realizing that he's a ghost, Rad is going to put away his gun, and he's going to take off his hat, and he's going to put it at his chest level and just like, well, never thought I ever see something like this all my years of a ghost hunter. Might a strange one there, Metalhead.
I haven't seen many automatons either.
I'm not talking about
There
you
was
there.
one with us.
I'm not talking about you there, Metal. I'm talking about the things inside of you.
It's pretty empty.
I can attest to that.
Can I? So I have an ability to talk to spirits. Do you want me to roll a check for it to see if I can talk to the 5 spirits inside of there, or can I just do it because of my ability to talk to spirits?
So, you just want to know, not even Kyrene has picked up on this before.
I'm just watching. I'm just watching Rat.
Random? There's a random goblin just like walked in. Oh yeah, that's a spirit, all right.
and has been giving my fox the squid eye this entire time.
Yeah, because I
Man,
think
an
it's
enigma.
eating. Because I think it's eating spirits. But yeah, it is entirely your choice, Seth. If you're going to roll to see if I could talk to the 5 spirits, or even bind or Bastille too, entirely you guys' choice. I'm fine with
So I
whatever.
don't think it's my choice because it depends on what was done and whether that would even be accessible or not.
Okay.
Which our DM would know more about what was done to cause such based on the person that did it.
GM.
It would appear that they can't seem to talk to you.
No, Monty said case they're spirits, and Red will just genuinely like bow in like a sense of sorry. I'll try to see if I can save you from that shell there, little spirits. And he puts his hat back on. And he looks at like Soma, Bastille, and Duty. He's like, "Well, guess you got a rat tagging along with you guys."
With this knowledge, GM, do you mind if I ask them to all just make
At that
whatever
moment-
the equivalent is of a languages check?
Hold on. At that moment, as Rat says this, Ira just comes down. It comes down the stairs just at that moment and hears this, and she says, "Great. Do I need to call an exterminator now?"
Excuse me there, buddy. I'm the best exterminator you got for spirits. I promise you, in about a year's time, I can get all the spirits off this tin head in no time. I just need to work my magic. Dud over there.
Probably why he functions. That may kill him.
At least the spirits treat me nicer than the living.
DM, do you mind if I have them do a society check for potentially just a little added tidbit?
Yes. Go for it.
All right. Make a society check.
Oh,
Duty,
great.
Anyone here can.
Rat.
Oh, okay. I was just say, I'm not gonna check for society. I'm dumb.
Society check for what now? I got
Tidbit
zoned
that,
out for
Information that Bastille's player will give us.
Yes.
And it
can
looks
I
like
roll
so far
spirit-
it's Ron.
Yeah.
Wait,
Ron-
Bastille, can I roll
Yes.
spirits or no?
No, not for this specific information.
Okay.
And Ada.
Ada and Ron,
Ron and
you
Ada.
would both know that the word Bastille is another word for prison.
Okay.
Also,
Do
Duty would know that too. Duty.
Do they share this information?
It's up to them.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, Ron would say, your name means prison. A bit poetic, isn't it?
And at the sound of that, pulls out a gun and aims at Bastille.
I do not know what you mean by poetic.
Well, there, little metal buddy. Looks like you don't fully understand why you're working, do you?
Put the gun down.
I
Just entirely worn out.
You are
think
welcome to shoot. I will recover.
I'm not gonna shoot you, little buddy. I'm just saying that your being, that your entire existence, pisses me off. He withdraws his gun.
That
I say
tends
you're-
to not work on me anyway.
They say your name's a prison. And according to my senses, you got 5 ghosts in you. Sorry.
At this point, Ira says to Soma, "Oh, great. Another one. Remind me to warn Floor." And she goes back upstairs.
The wounds that are here are ones I woke up with.
And he'll show because he'll just like take a dagger out and like just stab his arm, and with the fast healing, eventually it'll come back. It'll fully recover.
No, there, little buddy. I'm not talking about you. It's just that there are 5 spirits in you. There are specific ways to deal with spirits and put them at rest. I just have to work on my best to find out the 5 spirits that are inside of you, what made them haunt you, see if I can put them to rest, end their suffering.
I am not sure what you could be referring to.
Do you not understand my accent? I apologize. I could. Do you understand me? Do you understand me now, there, metalhead?
Your accent's worse.
I am just not sure what you mean by there are 5 spirits inside me.
He's saying you're possessed, and I'd say that's why you're functioning.
I feel like I would know if I was possessed.
I forget.
Despite his eccentricities, Rat hasn't been wrong about this before.
I think
This
I
is-
actually have a spell to detect spirits, don't I?
This is Abbott and
Yeah.
Costello if there were a goblin and a robot.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll bother. I'm so sorry. There's a lady over there
no, it's,
freaking
See
out.
the unseen.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
It's lets you see things that as if they weren't invisible. But if they're more than invisible, or the invisibility is like significantly stronger than the spell, then it doesn't work. And plus, they might be in Bastille, which he's a physical object.
Yeah, then never mind. But I do sense that there's spirits inside there thanks to my G-host hunter ways.
I hate that you call it that.
Perhaps the spirits you are picking up is my Eidolon, but it is not a proper spirit.
Perhaps.
It is an extension of myself.
And looks like me and you are going to be best friends soon there, metalhead. And Rat says this as he taps his chin because he's
This is
short.
exciting. I do
And,
not
um,
believe
you,
I have
like,
ever
a
had a best
pain.
friend before.
And on that note, that is where I'm going to end today's session.
Oh no!
Right.
By the way, I love
Since
how
it's like 15 past 9.
yeah. Apologies.
So
Ah,
on the 16th.
because next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh God.
Oh no!
Please don't
Rat and
copyright strike us.
Will Rat and Bastille be best friends?
Because if you
Yes.
can't tell already, out of character, I am a shitposter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh.
Amazing. I just want, I'm never, as the second that Rat and Bastille start talking to each other, I don't want to say anything because I just want like an hour and a half long podcast of that.
So you got so Bastille. Do you want to talk about? You want to talk about the spirits in your head?
It's like that's just a freaking mini episode that happens like next week as a filler.
Now hunter this spirit.
Okay. So, as we're going to end it, we will see you all in 2 weeks on the 16th.
Mm-hmm.
Where hopefully we'll actually get to the episode.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that. I love how there was a lady. They're just like, no, please, it can't be real. And then just like, you got a spirit in your head. I don't like that.
Meanwhile, Lorena's having a full breakdown in the corner. Yeah.
Please, no, you can't. It's just like, spirits, you say? Oh.
We'll see you all in 2 weeks for the continuation of all this. See you then.
Take it
Thanks,
easy, everyone.
This is something that